Assalamu alaikum. This is our chapter World Wide Web. In this we are going to introduce what is World Wide Web. The World Wide Web, commonly known as the web, is an information system where documents and other web resources are identified by uniform resource locators, which may interlinked by hyperlinks and are accessible over the internet. The World Wide Web Consortium, also stands for W3C, is the main international standards organizations for the World Wide Web. It is founded in 1994 and currently led by the Tim Berners-Lee. The consortium is made up of member organizations that maintain full-time staff working together in the development of the standards for the World Wide Web. Now students, let's have understanding of protocols on web. Number 1, Hypertext Protocol, that is known as HTTP in short, FTP, File Transfer Protocol, SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and the last is TCP/IP, Transmission Control Protocol or the Internet. HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol or HTTP is an application layer protocol for transmitting hypermedia documents such as HTML. It was designed for communication between web browsers and web servers, but it can also be used for other purposes. The second is FTP, File Transfer Protocol. File Transfer Protocol or FTP refers to a group of rules that governs how computers transfer files between the system over the internet. Businesses use FTP to send files between computers and websites. Use FTP for the uploading and downloading of the files from their servers. Number 3 is SMTP or the Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. SMTP or Simple Mail Transfer Protocol is an application that is used to send and receive and relay outgoing emails between senders and receivers. When an email is sent, it's transferred over the internet from one server to another using SMTP. In simple terms, an SMTP email is just an email sent using the SMTP server. TCP/IP Protocol, Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol. TCP or the IP specifies how data is exchanged over the internet by providing end-to-end communications that identify how it should be broken into packets, addressed, transmitted, routed, and received at the destination. What are the components of web? Number 1, web client. Number 2, web server. Number 3, web browser. And number 4, internet service provider, or in short we can say ISP. Number 1, the web client. A web client typically refers to a web browser in the user's machines or the mobile device. It may also refer to extensions and helper applications that enhance the browser to support special services from the site. Your web browser is an example of a web client. Web server. A web server is a computer that runs website. It's a computer program that distributes web pages as they are requisitions. The basic object of the web server is to store, process, and deliver web pages to the user. Apache Web Server. Apache is currently the most used web server in this world. IIS, also one of the most popular web server. Nginx, it's one of the most popular web server software, and also the Apache Tomcat. Students, now let's have understanding what is a web browser. A web browser, or simply browser, is an application used to access and view websites. Common web browsers include Microsoft Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and Apple Safari. For example, Ajax enables a web browser to dynamically update information on the web page without the need to relate the page. What is Internet Service Provider? Or in short form we can say ISP. Internet Service Provider, or ISP, company that provides internet connections and services to individuals and organizations. ISPs are all connected to each other through network access points, public network facilities on the internet backbone. Web hosting. A web hosting service, often shortened to the web host, is the type of the internet hosting service that allows individuals and organizations to make their website accessible via the World Wide Web. Uses of World Wide Web. Let's have understand what are the most popular uses of World Wide Web. Number 1, e-commerce. Number 2, education. Number 3, e-governance. Number 4, blog. Number 5, web feeds. Number 6, news groups. Number 7, social networking. Number 8, internet telephony. Number 9, online games. Number 10, online greetings. And number 11, online sharing. What is e-commerce? E-commerce, or electronic commerce, means buying or selling of goods, products, or services over the internet. The standard definition of e-commerce is a commercial transaction which is happened over the internet. Online stores like Amazon, Flipkart, Shopify, Myntra, eBay, Quikr, OLX are examples of e-commerce websites. Number 2 is education. Internet access opens doorways to a wealth of information, knowledge, and educational resources. Teachers are online materials to prepare lessons, and students use them to extend their range of learning. Number 3 is e-governance. Electronic governance, or e-governance, can be defined as the usage of information and communication technology by the government to provide and facilitate the government services, exchange of information, communications, transactions, and integration of various standalone systems and services. What is blog? A blog, a shortened version of weblog, is an online journal or informational website displaying information in reserves chronological order with the latest post appearing first. At the top, it's a platform where a writer or a group of the writers share their views on the individual subjects. Web feeds. On the World Wide Web, a web feed is a data format used for providing users with frequently updates content. Content distributors syndicate a web feed, thereby allowing users to subscribe a channel to it by adding the feed resources addressed to a news aggregator client. News groups. Usenet's groups, news groups is a repository usually within the Usenet system for messages posted from users in different locations using internet. Social networking. Social networking allows like-minded individuals to be in touch with each other using websites and web-based applications. MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn are examples of social networking sites. Moreover, these sites have grown to accommodate a multimedia user. Internet telephony. Internet telephony refers to all types of telephony services, including phone calls, fax, voicemail, video calls, and other forms of communication, where calls or the data are sent digitally over the internet using internet protocol rather than being transmitted over traditional analog landlines. Online games. An online game is a video game that is either partially or primarily played through the internet or any other the computer network available. Online greetings. An e-card is similar to postcard or greeting cards, with the primary difference being that it is created using digital media instead of paper or other traditional materials. For example, unlike traditional greetings, e-cards can be sent easily to many people at once or extensively personalized by the sender. The last point of your chapter is online sharing. Online file sharing is the process of the sharing a file with one or more users via the internet. It enables sharing and processing and accessing the file through the internet connection from an internet-based server on online data storage sharing services. I hope so, students, you have understood all the related material according to your syllabus regarding World Wide Web. Please download and subscribe to watch next video lesson. Thank you.